Hello, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we'll see the business model canvas for SpaceX. As you all know, it is a very famous company. It was the first company to start privatizing the space business. So it was even earlier, it was a public sector undertaking. It should be done by government. But SpaceX changed the landscape scenario. So we'll see what are the business model canvas for SpaceX. Business model canvas for SpaceX. Starting with the key partners. The key partners are the suppliers, technology partners, government agencies, research institutes, and the ground station providers. So then we have the key activities. What are the key activities of SpaceX are design and development. Then we have the manufacturing and assembly of the rockets. And then we have launch operations, research and development, Starlink deployment. Starlink is the satellite internet provider that SpaceX is trying to make. Then we have the key resources. They are the intellectual properties of SpaceX, manufacturing facilities, launch sites, skilled workforce, and financial resources. The value propositions are reusable launch vehicles, where earlier the rockets, once the launch vehicle sends the satellite in orbit, it just falls down and it is mostly they are not used. They'll be they become unusable. But what SpaceX did was they made the launch vehicles to land properly on the sites, and then they were the serviced and then made reusable later. Then we have a rapid launch cadence and vertical integration, and then advanced technology. So then we have customer relationship. In this, they have dedicated client teams, technical collaboration with other manufacturers and the launch, and also those who want their rockets to be, satellites to be launched. Transparency in communication and long-term partnerships. Then we have channels. The channels are like direct sales, industry events, online presence, and strategic partnerships. Then there is customer segments where they launch the commercial satellites, and government agencies also send them satellites which are launched by SpaceX. And there is private space flight customers who want to try private, try their weightlessness or the space, how it was for the people. And then there is Starlink subscribers. Those who are subscribed for internet through Starlink, SpaceX delivers the internet connection to them through satellite. Then there is cost structure, where research and development, manufacturing, launch operations, workforce, and facilities management. All of these are the cost structure, and the revenue streams are commercial launch for private, government, uh, yeah, and for the other countries as well. And there is Starlink subscription fees. The satellites are launched by SpaceX, and the Starlink provides internet to remote places through satellite method. So this is better than the currently available land or wire type and other methods. Then there is crewed space flight services, where, for example, recently SpaceX are involved in sending people to and back from the International Space Center, and also satellite rideshare program. So they also piggyback the other satellites through the SpaceX rockets, and then they launch them into orbit. So this is the SpaceX business model canvas. So what we'll do is we'll once again explain the business model canvas through my fellow mentees. So I'll just give the introduction once more, and then the fellow mentees will explain the business model canvas once again.
Good morning, everyone. In the world of mechatronics, we often talk about closed loop systems. Today, my team are presenting a company that closed the most difficult loop in history, launching a rocket and bringing it back on a needle in the ocean. SpaceX didn't just build rockets, they built a better business model by treating hardware as software, iterating fast and failing early. They reduced the cost of space travel by 90%. Let's look at it how they did it.
Hello, I am Shiv Murugesh of Secondary MCT at SNS College of Technology. I am going to present business model of SpaceX. Channels and customers relationships. SpaceX does not use dealership. Their relationship with NASA deep long-term contractual partnership for Starlink. The channel is direct to consumers web portal. They have been turned rocket launchers into brand experience by living streams every mission to millions of viewers. Thank you.
Key activities and resource. They have is pure engineering. They key activities rapidly prototyping. Unlike traditional airspace, SpaceX builds, test and blow up prototypes in weeks, not years. The key resource is vertical integration. They manufacture nearly 85% of their rocket parts in-house to control cost and quality.
Section who pay for SpaceX. They have government agencies like NASA for ISS resupply and national security, and then they have commercial satellite firms like Tesco, and finally with Starlink. Their average customers in rural areas are now Starlink and SpaceX customers.
To conclude, the SpaceX is a proof that principles we study in mechatronics, feedback loops, autonomous control, and systems integration, can disrupt even the most impossible industries. They didn't just win by having more money, they won by having a superior operating system. As they look toward Mars, SpaceX reminds us that when you lower the cost of failure through engineering, the cost of success becomes affordable for everyone. Thank you.